Brianna, Breanna, and I'm 14.
My name is Savannah and I'm 14 years old.
I'm Lou and I'm 16, part of the videography for Buffalo Youth Media Institute.
Okay, we talk about social issues and we make videos on it, and it's cool.
I just enjoy using Final Cut Pro, just a program for editing.
Okay, I learned how to do green screens. Mostly I learned how to edit videos, just like pressing the B button, and then I can edit the videos, and I like having that control of how videos look.
Yeah, and like here it's totally different because you can express your feelings with a picture or a drawing or a poem or a song, and it's like you can express it in many different ways, whatever you choose.
Because it's not lectured, and it's not boring and all structured, and like we sit in the classroom and just look straight forward.
This is a lot more like, not carefree, but like you can kind of teach yourself. Well, in school you have to do this project and you have to follow a certain path, and this is kind of more freelance.
Yeah, at school you aren't really able to edit the videos because there's money circumstances, but here you can edit whatever you want with the programs that we have here.
Our school doesn't have nice technology like Apple computers and nice cameras and stuff like that.
I don't think I find a program like this outside of here.
It's just better here because it's more stuff here and opportunities for you to move forward in your career.
And it's just like, I don't know, we're allowed to be more creative here instead of maybe having not even having an hour a day of art and stuff, because not a lot of people have art on their schedule. Like me, I don't have art on my schedule. I have to take Spanish, and I can't really be creative in Spanish.
I really enjoy the Buffalo Youth Media Institute.
Buffalo Youth Media Institute is a great program.
I like the Buffalo Youth Media Institute.
This isn't a brag either, but this is documentation, because if I don't say it, you won't get the real story. And this is a part of the hip-hop documentary, right? So let's document it.
Hip-hop has given kids from the hood so much perspective that they would probably never have gotten in their life if it didn't exist. Listening to this music that stands against the grains of pop music.
What hip-hop to me is getting in our community and then trying to make stuff grow. Influence the younger minds, man, to understand that hip-hop is not a product. Hip-hop is a collective consciousness. Hip-hop is supposed to be the news, the ghetto news. So that's been my experience. Still kicking the news, still, trying to agitate the minds of people to be self-sufficient, and get some knowledge. So it's more than just the product of music.
Because music, especially hip-hop, is a universal language. Everybody seems to find something in hip-hop that they like or that attracts them. And it was proof. It was proof that everybody can come together regardless of their beliefs on things outside of that music. And for that moment, come together, be together, enjoy the time.
Look, the hardest thing to understand when you're a boy and not a man is when you fail to beat the system, but you thought you had a plan. And I just want to live, so I'm doing what I can. It doesn't stop a cop from killing a black man. Killing a black man for being a black man. I gotta make it to my family because I had dinner plans. It's my mama's birthday, I gotta give her presents. And it's gonna kill her just to see that I ain't present. They only kill so the hood can protect.
I can hear you. All we need is love. 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 All we need is just a little more love. All we need is just a little more love. All we need is just
Yes, of course.
Yeah.
Of course.
Definitely.
Absolutely.
Yeah, definitely.
Yes.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I definitely think that racism still exists.
I think that in the media, there's still a lot of racism in who's being casted and what roles and what races are being represented. I definitely see it there.
I see it in education. I see it in how policy is created. I see it in how, from my position where I work at, you know, how students are developed and groomed.
My mother lost jobs because she had my picture on the desk, because it was inconceivable at that time, in the early 80s, the late 70s, for a white woman to have a black child.